Okay, so today I'm discussing something that I think all of us had completely misconstrued. Honestly, not until recently when I started researching it based on what I've been going through with my ex-husband, because I'm truly trying to figure out a way to exist, co-parent, and raise this child without fucking her up as much as we were fucked up growing up. But I have to figure out how to deal with him, how to understand him. And I actually started researching narcissism. So what I did not understand, that there is a true difference between narcissism, being a narcissist, and narcissistic personality disorder. Dun, dun, dun. Light bulb, lightning flash. What? Wait, what? What are we talking about? When it comes to narcissism, it's just a personality trait. Just like being friendly or being greedy, being mean is no different than saying you're a jerk. Let's just be real. When you are a narcissist, that means that is who you are. That's how you've been defined as far as your personality, if we were to pick one word to describe you. But we all have had narcissistic moments. If you ever competed for anything, you definitely had to put yourself in a mindset of being better than everyone else, not caring about who you had to step on to win, getting to the prize by any means necessary, all about me, winning. That is a narcissistic personality trait you are exhibiting in that moment, in that circumstance. We can all pinpoint at least one or two where we fell into these moments. A lot of us fell into these moments because we were dealing with a narcissist, and it puts you in a mindset of having to only give a damn about you, fuck their feelings. I got to take care of me like you do you. It's a haphazard result. But being a narcissist is pretty much anybody who is ambitious. If you were trying to define what it is to be a man, you pretty much would define a narcissist. It's about being empowered and figuring out how to maneuver situations where you come out on top. You definitely have to have the mentality of it's about me and what I want, my goal, shining on everybody, shitting on them, making sure that they can see how successful you are. And at the end of the day, a true narcissist, they don't see anything wrong with their personality. They love their life because they did whatever they had to do to get there, no matter who they shitted on, who they hurt along the way. They don't feel bad about it, and they still love their life. They feel like everything they did is the only reason they have what they have. There's nothing wrong with that. I wouldn't be where I am right now had I not had to do what I had to do. A true narcissist, they don't see nothing wrong with it. And it's not destroying their life as much as it's destroying others. But when you have a narcissistic personality disorder, your narcissism ruins not only other lives, but you can visually and economically, physically see it's destroying yours as well. And you don't know why you're doing what you're doing. And you don't know how to fix it, where it came from, how to turn it around. You actually don't even want to be that way no more. But it's just a lot easier to continue to do what you've been doing than to try to figure out the why. When you are actually self-aware enough to say, I don't know why I'm like this, somebody help me, at that point, it's a disorder. Sad part is, in the African American community, most of us are narcissistic by nature because of what we've had to do to survive, because of the world we living in always seeming to be against us, which is what all narcissists root their actions in. They feel the whole world is against them. They feel that nobody gave a shit, and they were put in a position at some point in life where they felt an extreme sense of lack, extreme sense of insecurity, no support, and abandoned. And so this is what developed this mentality of I gotta do what I gotta do to take care of me. Fuck everybody else because that's the way they've treated me. Most African Americans in the U.S. have to become this to survive at some point in time. However, most of us have empathy, some human sense of compassion, that if we see we are hurting others or maliciously going out of our way to do things that destroy other people, we will stop and actually do something about that. We will make amends. We will rectify. We will apologize. We will change the behavior. Even a true narcissist will have a limit to how far they'll go because they don't want to self-sabotage. They're doing all this to build their world up. So they're going to make calculated decisions to make sure that their world looks and resembles what they want it to, so that they can display whatever they need to display to fulfill that emptiness they have inside, that insecurity that they're trying to overcompensate for. But when it's a disorder, you don't even realize why you're doing the things you do, to the point you're self-sabotaging. You're just caught up. So you're making these selfish, self-sabotaging decisions, and it's not even benefiting you anymore. You're literally destroying your own world, but you can't stop. You don't know how to stop. You want to stop, but you can't figure out how to stop this train from going off the tracks. Black folks don't discuss mental illness like we should. Back in the day, we didn't discuss it at all. Now we discuss it enough if somebody's trying to get a check or some drugs. Let's just be real. We are not truly addressing mental illness because so many of us are walking around with it that we would have to address ourselves as well. But a lot of people out here aren't just jerks. A lot of people out here aren't just mean. A lot of people out here aren't just, what's the phrase? They one fry short of a happy meal. No, real life, people are out here broken mentally, and we don't even understand what we're dealing with. And until we get to that point, we can't even start addressing it. We have got to open up these discussions in the Black community. It is imperative because our children are learning from these patterned behaviors. Most narcissists are created based on either being raised by one or, like I told you before, trying to survive the constant oppression that is their world. And we have the tools we need now to do something about it. But we have to actually acknowledge the issue exists first. We're so quick to call somebody a narcissist, not realizing that some of them actually don't even want to be that way. And it is actually something that needs to be addressed with people with degrees on the wall, starting with their earliest childhood memory, not even trying to be funny. Mental illness is real, y'all.